Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Educare. Here in this video, I bring to you the current affairs of 21st of April 2022. So let's begin the video without further delay. So very first question is, who has been appointed as Army Chief of India, as he is the first engineer to be appointed as a top position? So answer is General Manoj Pandey. So General Manoj Pandey replaced to the General Manoj Mukund Narawane. He was the earlier the army chief, but now General Manoj Pandey is the army chief, and he is the first engineer to be appointed as a top position. So remember the name General Manoj Pandey. Well, there is a two options more: Admiral Karamveer Singh and Marshal V.R. Chaudhary. So Admiral Karamveer Singh is the Navy chief, and Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, he is Air Force chief. So remember both names also. Let's move to the next question. Recently, India and which country inked 7 MOUs to implement community development projects? Well, for community development projects, 7 MOUs signed by India and Maldives. So answer is Maldives. So Maldives, which is the separate country, and it signed MOU with India, and all the projects in Maldives will be developed under the grant of India, and the MOUs were signed between Maldives Foreign Minister Abdullah Sahid and High Commissioner in Maldives for India Manu Mahavar. Both signed the agreements, we can say MOUs. So remember the name Maldives for what? Community development projects. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, Ministry of Roads, Transport and Highway has developed which portal to speed up accident compensation claims? Well, first of all, you have to remember who is the Minister for Roads, Transport and Highway. So he is Nitin Gadkari. And recently they launched a portal. The name of the portal is EDAR portal. The full form of the EDAR portal is E-Detailed Accident Report. E-Detailed Accident Report. Accident Report portal. It is the full form of EDAR portal. So in this detailed accident report, it will uploaded on the portal for easy access, and this web portal will be inked with integrated road accident database. So for the insurance companies to provide claims, it will be easy for insurance companies to provide compensation claims very smoothly and on very short time. So it is very important, EDAR portal. So remember the name of the portal. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, which of the following technological company launches a dedicated Microsoft business unit? Microsoft business unit focused on Microsoft technologies. So answer is HCL Technologies. So HCL Technologies signed, or we can say launches a dedicated Microsoft business unit, and which is focused on Microsoft technologies. So remember the name HCL Technologies. Let's move next question. Next question is, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the first ever Semicond India 2022 conference on 29th April in which city? So tell in which city PM Modi launched Semicond India 2022 conference? Well, Semicond, so first answer is Bengaluru. So it is in the Bengaluru, and the Semicond conference is related to semiconductor. It is related to semiconductor, and the conference is to make India a significant player in global semiconductor industry. And before some days, India signed MOUs with Vietnam for the semiconductor industry. And this conference will be organized by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So Ministry of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology signed the MOU and launched the conference, and the ministry is headed by Ashwini Vaishnaw. So name of the minister also you have to remember, Ashwini Vaishnaw. And this is being organized to take forward the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India as a leader in the electronic manufacturing, semiconductor design, manufacturing and innovation. So remember, the Semicond India 2022 conference will be in Bengaluru. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, recently India and which country has announced a decision to establish virtual network center on quantum computing. So virtual network center on quantum computing, and in this industry, India and which country announced a decision to establish? So answer is Finland. Finland and India announced the decision to establish virtual network center on quantum computing. Well, India and Finland, or we can say Indo-Finnish virtual network center on computing, and the Indian side has identified 3 premier institutes for Indian side: IIT Madras and IISER Pune and CDSE Pune. These 3 institutes has been identified as a 3 premier institute in this virtual network center on quantum computing from the India sides. And IISER, the full form of is that Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, and CDSE, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, and both institutes are in Pune and IIT Madras in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So remember the name Finland. Next question. Next question is Senior Asian Wrestling Championship. Senior Asian Wrestling Championship begins in which of the following countries? So answer is Mongolia. So in Mongolia, Senior Asian Wrestling Championship begins, and the Senior Asian Wrestling Championship will begin in Mongolia. And in this event, 30 Indian wrestlers will participate. Even gold medalist, or we can say silver medalist, Olympian Mr. Ravi Dahiya and Bajrang Punia will also participate. Even they are not gold medalists, but they are Olympians. They will also participate in Senior Asian Wrestling Championship, which will be held in Mongolia. And for that sport, Authority of India has sanctioned 1.28 crore rupees for the participation of Indian wrestlers in the event. And there are the 3 options also: Dubai, Malaysia and Kazakhstan. They are also in news because Dubai hosted Para World Archery Championship, Para World Archery Championship 2022, and Malaysia is the host country of the Badminton Asia Team Championship, Badminton Asia Team Championship 2022, which is hosted by Malaysia. And Kazakhstan, it hosted the Asian Women Junior Handball Women's Junior Handball Championship 2022. So remember all these 3 also. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, World Liver Day is observed every year on which date to raise awareness about liver related disorders and diseases? So simply, when we celebrate World Liver Day, well, World Liver Day is celebrated on 19th April every year by WHO, World Health Organization. Well, the liver is the second most important organ of our body after brain, because brain is the first most important in our body. And the liver conducts over 500, more than 500 functions related to metabolism, immunity, storage of nutrition, and many more functions it do. So remember, every year we celebrate World Liver Day on 19th April. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, which payment company has become official digital payment partner for Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, and we can say Prime Minister Museum? Well, Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, it is recently launched. It's not an old Sangrahalaya, or we can say museum. It is very new. It is recently launched in 14th April 2022. So it is very new. And the official payment company is Paytm. So remember, Paytm is the official company for the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya. Well, Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is a tribute to every prime minister in the country since independence. And the museum tells the story of India after independence through the lives and contributions of its prime ministers. And the museum recently launched, I already told, by the Pradhan Mantri Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it is launched at an iconic place in Delhi, Teen Murti. So also remember the name Teen Murti, which is in Delhi. And here the museum, Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, we can say Prime Minister's Museum, has been launched. And the role of the Paytm is to provide payment gateway for the tickets of the museum via electronic machine. So this is the role of the Paytm. And not important, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the first customer to buy e-ticket through Paytm for Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya. So remember, the Paytm is the official payment gateway. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, which of the following central scheme has selected for Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Public Administration? So this is the award, and the award is given by the government of India, and the award was established in 2006, and the award is given, and we can say gave, to acknowledge, recognize, and reward the extraordinary and innovative work done by districts or organizations of the central and state governments. So the award given to districts or organizations of central and state governments. And the award for this year is given to Udan scheme. So Udan scheme is the official, or we can say award winning for Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Public Administration. Well, if you talk about the Udan scheme full form is Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, which was launched in 2016. And this scheme is a regional airport development program of the government of India. It promotes airports for that no one can behind the, the full form is Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. It's a logo even, so you can understand what is the main purpose of the Udan scheme. And this scheme works under the Ministry of Civil Aviation, obviously everyone know. And Civil Aviation Minister is Jyotiraditya Scindia is the Civil Aviation Minister. And under this Udan scheme, the Minister of Civil Aviation plans and commits to construct 100 new airports by 2024. 100 new airports by 2024 in India. So remember all of this. So let's move to the next question. Next question is, Haryana won the 12th Senior Men's National Hockey Championship 2022. According to this question, you don't remember to who won, but you should remember. Maybe in the exam it may ask that who won the 12th Senior Men's National Hockey Championship 2022. So answer is Haryana. But in this question, I'm asking after beating which team. So Haryana defeated Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the, we can say, runner-up team, and Haryana is the winner team. And Haryana won this championship for the second time. First time it won in 2011, and this is second time after 11 years, 2022. So remember, Haryana won, and runner-up is Tamil Nadu. And in which championship? 12th Senior Men's National Hockey Championship 2022. Okay, and where this championship was held? It was held in Madhya Pradesh, and we can say in Madhya Pradesh it was held. Let's move to the next question. Next question is UN Chinese Language Day observed globally on which date? So, United Nations UN has 6 official languages. 6 official languages, and Chinese is one of them, and other 5 are Arabic, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. So every language is celebrated as a particular day, and on 18th April, Chinese Language Day is observed. So it is celebrated by United Nations, and this day we can say the UN Department for Public Information. This is the department of UN, and it established the day in 2010. You don't need to remember the date when it was first time observed, but you have to remember when is Chinese Language Day is observed. So it is 18th April. Let's move to the next question. Next question is recently 8th edition of National Level Pollution Response Exercise. National Level Pollution Response Exercise, NATPOLREX, NATPOLREX, conducted by which of the following armed force? So Indian Coast Guard conducted the exercise NATPOLREX. NATPOLREX, if we divide the full form, its full form is NAT National, POL Pollution, RE Response, X Exercise. So NATPOLREX exercise was conducted by the Indian Coast Guard, and Indian Coast Guard, there is some tricky thing you should remember, that Indian Coast Guard comes under Ministry of Defense. But all these 3, even more, comes under Ministry of Home Affairs. So which centrally armed forces comes under the Ministry of Armed Forces, and in Defense Ministry? So in Defense Ministry, 4 forces come: Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, and Indian Coast Guard. But in the Ministry of Home Affairs, there are the BSF, we can say CISF, CRPF, Assam Rifle, and ITBP, and SSB, and SPG, and other comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs. And this exercise, NATPOLREX exercise, conducted in Margao Port, which is in Goa. Marmugao port, which is in Goa. And this exercise was inaugurated by, or we can say started by the Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar. Ajay Kumar inaugurated this exercise. So remember the name Net Polrex, which is conducted by Indian Coast Guard. Let's move to the next question. Next question is that national's first portable solar rooftop system unveiled in which of the following cities? So first portable means we can carry on anywhere and we can put it at anywhere wherever we want. So it is portable solar rooftop system, and it has been inaugurated at Swaminarayan Akshardham temple, and it is in Gandhinagar. So answer is Gandhinagar, and Gandhinagar is in obviously Ahmedabad, capital of Gujarat, not Ahmedabad. So remember, the first portable solar rooftop system is unveiled in Gandhinagar, and where in Gandhinagar? At Swaminarayan Akshardham temple complex. And this system have been installed under the initiative of Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, which is headed by Rajkumar Singh. So remember, who is the Minister for New and Renewable Energy? So it is Rajkumar Singh. So remember the answer, Gandhinagar. Let's move to the next question. Next question is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated K.K. Patel Hospital. This is not question, this is news. At Bhuj, which is in Kutch district of Gujarat, the Levua Patel Trust, not more important the name of the trust, but Levua Patel Trust has built this K.K. Patel Super Speciality Hospital. You only remember the name of the hospital and where it was launched. So it is where it is inaugurated. So it is inaugurated in Bhuj town, which is in Kutch district of Gujarat, and inaugurated by Prime Minister. Next is IMF cuts the GDP growth forecast for financial year 2023 to 8.2% in the latest World Economic Outlook report. Question may be differently asked. So question may be asked that which organization releases World Economic Outlook? So answer is IMF, International Monetary Fund. And what is the forecast for financial 2023 by IMF? So it is 8.2. And IMF, which headquartered in Washington DC, and it consists of 190 countries as a member, and managing director, which is the head of the IMF, is Kristalina Georgieva. Kristalina Georgieva is the managing director. And when was IMF founded? It founded in 1994. Very important. Next question. Next news. Next and last news is Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Gujarat and launched multiple projects. So first he laid the foundation stone of multiple development projects at Banas Dairy Sankul. And where is the Banas Dairy Sankul? In the Deodhar town of Banaskantha district of Gujarat. So remember, Banas Dairy Sankul in Gujarat, in Banaskantha district. Mr. Modi also dedicated the Banas community radio station. So the radio station is to help farmers and to boost the rural economy. This is very important for farmers. Banas community radio station. Next is Prime Minister Modi also laid the foundation stone of WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine. Where? At Jamnagar. Jamnagar is also in Gujarat, district of Gujarat. So WHO, Global Center for Traditional Medicine, very important. WHO, Global Center for Traditional Medicine, launched in, or we can say, laid the foundation stone at Jamnagar by the Modi. And Prime Minister of Mauritius, Prime Minister of Mauritius, who is Prime Minister of Mauritius? Praveen Kumar Jugannath. And WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom. So both candidate, Prime Minister of Mauritius Praveen Kumar Jugannath and Dr. Tedros Adhanom, Director General of WHO, both were also presented at WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine Foundation Stone. So remember both name also. And Prime Minister Modi also inaugurated Global Ayush Investment Innovation Summit at Gandhinagar. It is also important. So this is the current affairs of 21st of April. We will meet on 22nd of April. And I uploaded the PDF on the Telegram group. I will share the link, and all the upcoming PDFs and video links will be available on the Telegram. There is a separate channel, separate group. And I already told in the banner that I scored 28.5 marks in IBPSPO, and it is my best score in all subjects. And be focused, be continue. Make sure I will provide the content more than I read in my time. So you can score more than 30 marks in IBPSPO out of 40 if you go through my content every day. Very important. So let's end the video here, and let's meet tomorrow. Thanks for watching.